When I met Rebecca, she was the captain of my rugby team. I've loved playing rugby since the moment I first stepped on the pitch. One of my favorite traditions from the game has always been comparing bruises with my teammates after a match. It's a thing of pride for players. The darker and more extreme the bruises are, the more intensely it meant you had played. I think it was partially this tradition that prevented me from seeing that the bruises and the black eyes that I was getting outside of rugby in my relationship were not okay. I didn't realize that lesbians could be in abusive relationships, and especially not me, because I'm like a big person, and I'm usually like physically larger and more masculine than my partners. Rebecca was outgoing and friendly to everyone. I definitely looked up to her. I thought she was really cool. We had a few mutual friends who may have suggested that it probably wasn't a good idea for us to date, and there were some clear signs that we might not be a good match. Rebecca was straight, Catholic, and a Republican. 3 things I'm not. She was also 9 years older than me. Falling in love with Rebecca and having adventures, laughing, and good times, it was those things that, once our relationship turned bad, kept me clinging to the idea that it could be good again. Rebecca was an insanely jealous partner. If we were out in public and she didn't like who I was talking to or what I was doing, she would come up behind me and with her fingernails just start pinching the back of my arm. And she would do it in a way that hurt a lot, but so that no one else could really see or catch her. And that was kind of how abuse just slowly crept into our relationship. Small bruises on the back of my arms eventually turned into bloody noses and black eyes. There were 2 reasons why I felt like the bruises that Rebecca gave me were okay. The first reason was because this was Rebecca's first experience in a gay relationship. So I felt like any hatred or anger she had towards me was justified because being gay in her family was a struggle, and I knew that. The second reason, I was physically larger than her and stronger, and sometimes when she hit me, I would hit back. And I really felt like if her rage and her anger ever got really bad, I was so sure that I would just leave. And at this point, I still associated being able to shake off bruises with being strong and admirable. The night that changed for me was when, during one of our fights, Rebecca threw me onto her couch and grabbed a pillow. When she held the pillow over my face, I knew I wasn't safe. That was the moment I realized I was in an abusive relationship. As I was kicking and trying to get her off of me, I was thinking, like, I'm not okay. This isn't okay. When did a couple extra bruises turn into this? All of the walls and the lies that I had told myself over the past few months just crumbled away on that couch. It's been 5 years since that relationship ended, and I've only just started talking about it. I want to tell this story because it's a story I needed to hear.